So here we have the hip bone. Here it is. And we're going to start with the lateral view. Here it is, the lateral view. This is called the wing of the ilium. This is the ala, the wing of the ilium. This is the iliac crest. This is called the anterior superior iliac spine, ASIS. The anterior superior iliac spine. This is called the anterior inferior iliac spine. So the anterior inferior iliac spine. This is the acetabellum. This is called the obturator foramen. The ischial ramus. The ischial tuberosity. The ischial spine. And then we have the posterior inferior iliac spine, posterior inferior iliac spine, and then the posterior superior iliac spine. So posterior inferior, posterior superior. We got the anterior inferior and anterior superior iliac spines. So when you're looking at this is the anterior side, posterior side. So it's like this, the anterior, posterior. All right? So in this whole section to about here, to about there, that is called the ilium. This part slit right here is called the pubis. And this part right here is called the ischium. And that was the lateral view. This is the medial view. Medial view. And this is the lesser sciatic notch right here. This is the greater sciatic notch. The iliac fossa. The ischial spine. The pubic symphysis, and the iliac crest. So this is the medial side. This is the lateral side. Medial, lateral. So if this is medial, this is posterior, anterior. So it goes, let's see if I can do this. Like this, I think. I don't really know. We're gonna figure it out. This is the hip bone. Next, we're gonna do the feet. So, this is our foot. This is the forefoot. This is the midfoot. And this is the hind foot. So we have our calcaneus, which is back here. This piece, calcaneus. we have our talus, which is this smaller but still big bone in the back. So this is our talus calcaneus. Then we have the navicular. We have the cuboid. Here's the cuboid. And then we have our medial cuneiform, our intermediate cuneiform, and our lateral cuneiform. So we got the navicular, cuboid, medial, intermediate, and lateral cuneiforms. Now we have the metatarsals. We have the first, second, third, fourth, fifth metatarsal. And then we have the proximal, middle, and distal phalanges on all of these four. So on the second metatarsal, we have the proximal, middle, and distal for the second, third, fourth, fifth metatarsal. But on the first metatarsal, we only have a proximal and distal phalange. So lastly, on this video, we have our hand. We have the lovely hand. So same thing as before. Instead of metatarsals, this is the metacarpal. So this is our first metacarpal, second metacarpal, third, fourth, and fifth. And then same thing with the phalanges, except for this time it's called phalanx. So we have a distal phalanx, or proximal phalanx, and distal phalanx. And then on these four, we have the proximal, middle, and distal phalanx. Here we got some bones, and they're kind of tricky. So there's an acronym for them. It's called so long to pinky. Here comes the thumb. So is the scaphoid. Long is lunate. 2 is the trichodon. Pinky is the pisiform. Here, the hamate. Comes capitate, the trapezoid, and thumb, trapezium. So long to pinky, here comes the thumb. And that is the hand.